Scary moments for an 82-year-old homeowner. Just minutes after leaving her house, it exploded in southeast Houston. Thankfully, she's okay and no one else was seriously hurt. This all happened just after 11 o'clock this morning near Dalton and Belford. And that is where we find Channel 2's Rochelle Turner. Rochelle, what happened before Miss Joel Myers left her home?
Jonathan, Ms. Myers smelled gas coming from what's left of her home right here behind me, and she left to go right over to her neighbors. Now, fire crews left in the mat just a few minutes ago, but many people out here say this explosion could have been much worse.
It's over the Elaine house, Tony.
Mildred Woodfield captured this intense fire this morning.
This was an explosion.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Monday, December the 28th, 2020, and it's currently 2 a.m. My apology, brethren. I've been quite busy. The Most High got me a lot of work to do, so my apology if you don't see me in the Alone in This Work podcast, and you may not see me today and for the next few days. I believe this week I am quite busy, and I'm working on the behalf of the nation. And once the Most High let me loose, and I will let you know what happened. But in the meantime, I have to do those videos because they are coming so fast. I want to tell my brothers and sisters, please be at peace. Everything is all right with me. It's just, like I told you before, I walk upon command. And when the Most High commanded me to do something, I have to do it, no matter what. So just like he told me to tell his people, be at peace. The covenant has been restored. There will be no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble. Apparently, this person over there that you see, will give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll call her our people. Okay? Now, you've been seeing this a lot, brethren. A lot of the houses, all of a sudden, people are smelling gas. And by the time they get out of the house, boom. We're watching the previous video that I released yesterday, the 27th. A fellow, he smelled the gas. He just opened the door, the front door, boom. We're watching New Jersey. People keep smelling natural gas inside of the house, boom. And we all know what's going on. We know the Ley Line are actually causing those things. It's not natural. Okay, let's watch.
I mean, it was a ball of fire. It's like, whoop, it just went up. Okay. That's what I'm saying, it is.
Jules Myers lived in the home on Dalton Drive. She says she started smelling gas on Saturday.
I smelled gas this morning, and I went to the bathroom, and I smelled gas in the bathroom.
Ms. Myers called Centerpoint and went to her next-door neighbor's home.
Again, the people, they keep smelling gas, and then boom. The moment they get out of the house, boom, like I said, like we know, the Most High is tenderizing the meat, putting fear into them. They don't fear the Most High. A lot of our people, brethren, they're all that church happy-go-lucky going. When they interview those people, they don't say anything. Well, all praise to the Most High. He has judgment upon me. They always call for the, quote-unquote, the white Jesus.
Before she knew it, her home exploded.
I wasn't going to stay in there smelling that gas that strong.
Neighbors watched fire crews put out the flames and clean up the mess. The impact was so intense that it caused damage to 3 other homes.
We've been seeing that a lot also. Every time those homes explode, brethren, it explodes with some type of violence that other homes shatters also. Remember that the dude that was driving the car, for some odd reason, the dude did not brake. He didn't see anything. And a lot of our brothers and sisters in the comment board start saying, okay, maybe those drivers somehow, some way, transport to another dimension, and then they don't see anything. And by the time they realize what happened, it's too late. We will not rule this out. We watched the video of the beloved brother Abdullah Selah where he stepped into the portal. This is the very first time we will experience a very real paranormal activity, a very real spiritual, somewhat electro-visual spiritual experience. We saw the brother walk to the portal and the time slow down. We saw how our times truly move and how time move, quote unquote, in the spiritual realm. All right.
The explosion lifted the house off the foundation. Following the explosion, there was a fire that subsequently caught the adjacent houses on fire as well.
Ms. Myers says she is thankful she is alive, but now the place that she's called home for more than 50 years is gone.
I've lost everything, so what can I do? I'm 82 years old. What can I do?
And right now, Centerpoint crews are working to try to figure out exactly what caused this gas explosion. The Red Cross is helping Ms. Myers and several other families impacted by this fire.
Brethren, we understand some of those people, they look like us. Like we said, we read people through the spirit. We don't know what this lady did. We're not questioning the Most High. This happened to a lot of the people. Okay, we can safely say the Most High have judgment upon you. Again, the Most High give her time to get out and then blew her house. She is lucky. Remember that other dude? Probably 2 weeks ago, he didn't have time to get out. He was inside of the house and then he died. And people said they could not explain it, and they said they believe it was intentional. They believe it was a suicide. Some people say meth. You mean to tell me this 82-year-old woman, she was cooking meth in this house? Is that what that is? No, it's the Ley Line. And we've been seeing this, brethren. We've been seeing like a lot of those things are happening, and those people don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. I will not be surprised, brothers and sisters, that whatever happened in Nashville was caused by the Ley Line. And they find a way, they could not explain it, they find a way before everything happened, they find a way to make themselves look like heroes. Oh yeah, we already evacuated stuff, things was playing, and tell people to get out and stuff. Don't be surprised that you find out that, wait a minute, that thing happened randomly. That guy was just sleeping in his camper or his RV, minding his own business. And next thing you know, the Most High switched the Ley Line, boom. And then those guys can't explain it. And they manufacturing a story saying, oh, yeah, it was playing. Listen to this tip. Oh, everybody, I'm about to blow this minutes or 15 minutes. Get out. And then the police officers came in and stuff. Hey, being the hero and stuff. Since when police officers are heroes? Since when police officers are heroes? Since when somebody called a bomb threat and then they sent little police officers? No, the moment they call a bomb threat, they pull out their own men first. And then they will send a Amber Alert, so to speak, and all those phones. And then they would have evacuated everybody. And then they would have sent the robots and get these things stuff. Don't be surprised. Listen, I'm not making any conspiracy theories, I despise that. This is just an idea I just throw out there. So if it happened, don't be surprised, please.
A devastating day after Christmas for a local family whose home in Mountain View was destroyed in a fire early this morning. The family lost just about everything inside, including the presents they had just opened for Christmas.
Because the Father hates your holiday. And you still know, you see it. Those people are way too proud. They got their Christmas trees and all that decoration and stuff. The Most High hates your holiday, your holiday. Don't be surprised also that little lady that you saw previously, she was trying to light up some Christmas tree and then that thing caught on fire and then she ran out of the house and then boom.
Fox 5's Liberty Zabala spoke with a family member about what happened.
And the burial is beautiful. She's all over the place, man. The burial didn't give those people no break, man. It's all over for them.
Flames ripped through this family's home the morning after Christmas. Everything inside, their new gifts, toys, and even their cars in the driveway destroyed. Grandmother Elvira Macareno woke up to the flames. She spoke to Fox 5 with the help of a translator.
She says she just feels really bad because that was her daughter's home, her husband's house, that they lost everything, that everything they had bought him for Christmas, and that their cars got destroyed too with a fire.
Okay, so you read their spirits, okay? That's what happened. Those are not our people, even if they are 2/3, because they still in that death mass thing. Okay, you see this multiple time, brethren. You see this multiple time. Houses getting burned, even their places of worship.
Following breaking news out of Cowpens tonight, where a historic church was engulfed by flames. 7 News' Sophia Radebaugh is at First Baptist Church of Cowpens. Sophia, what's it look like there now?
Yes, Ayla, the community is absolutely devastated after this church behind me that was built in 1878 went up in flames this afternoon. Now,
so you got this church which is over 200 or 300 years, I believe, and now it's being caught on fire, and we know for a fact the Father's doing this with the Ley Line. Now you understand what happened over there, I believe 2 years ago in Paris with the Notre Dame Cathedral was caught on fire. Yeah, they're gonna come up and say, oh, this guy did this, but we know the Ley Line is doing that because they are built on top of our ley lines.
Now the church is on West Church Street here in Cowpens, and we don't have a ton of information right now, but we do know multiple crews have responded, including the Cowpens Fire Department. Here's a look at the fire earlier, video sent to us by Ann Hannah. You can see the smoke billowing and damaging flames to the church structure. I spoke with both the interim pastor and the youth pastor of the church, who actually grew up going here. Their message to the community is hope.
Yeah, you guys been talking about hope for a while now, man. You guys been praying and say this word for a while now. Hey, we hope 2021, yeah, 2021 is going to be good. 2021, everything is going to be better. Oh, hell no. You see, brethren, this is happening on the behalf of the covenant. Be not deceived. YAHAWAH, the horrible one, is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Genesis 15. Well, this time we'll take Acts 7. Okay. Sometimes people said, oh, you don't use anything in the Bible and stuff. I don't have time to break down scriptures and show you how good I can break them down and connect them together. I don't have time to impress you, man. If you want to be impressed, meet me in a dark alley and bring your purse or wallet and stuff, and I'll impress you. Acts 7 verse 6. And God spake on this wise, that his seed should sojourn in a strange land, that they should bring them into bondage and entreat them evil for 400 years. Now, people are saying like bondage is like bad luck or stuff like that. So let's see what bondage mean. Okay, the tenure of service of villain, a serf or slave. Okay, slavery. That's what bondage mean. Okay, they will bring them into slavery and then treat them evil for 400 years. This prophecy was fulfilled and sealed with the great conjunction. And now Acts 7 verse 7. And the nation to whom they shall be in bondage will I judge. And fathers using the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham to judge you. And what you just witnessed here, brothers, is fiery conflagration of the cities. Okay. Now, again, we do this every video. The word fiery, define fiery. Oh.
Here's the definition of fiery, consisting of fire or burning strongly and brightly.
Yes, that's fire. How meant to say conflagration? Define conflagration.
Here's the definition of conflagration, an extensive fire which destroys a great deal of land or property.
Fire, blaze, flames, inferno, firestorm, and my favorite, Holocaust. This is those people, Holocaust. Okay? That's what that is.
The ironic thing was when the fire was burning right over the sanctuary, a rainbow appeared.
Yes. You know what that mean? You know what that mean? Whenever you see a rainbow, that's the Most High is telling you. He reminded you he will not destroy the earth entirely with water again, but however he will destroy it with fire. That's what he said. Okay, whatever, man. The Most High has a great sense of humor, man.
Right in the midst of the fire. And it's just God's promise that he's going to be with us. And we know that. We understand that. And
That's not what it means. Woo! Does even get laughing? Yeah, it's 2 a.m. I can't laugh out loud. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get the scriptures. All right, give me a second. All right. So you can. This is when the Father said, "Okay, behold." And God spake unto Noah and his sons with him, saying, And I behold, I establish my covenant with you, and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl of the earth, cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, for all that go out of the ark, and every beast on the earth. Okay? Then he said, verse 13, I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. So Father said, YAHAWAH said he will not, because he cried, he weep. He weep. He didn't want to destroy the earth and all the living creatures and all those type of things, the giants and everything, because he created everything. But he got pissed off. Okay, so and then he said we'll never do that again by water, but by fire or hell, yes. And this dude's just sitting, standing there and then lie to the people that don't know anything about the Bible and say, oh yes, that mean like the covenant. That mean he will never abandon us and stuff. This is a bunch of bull, man.
the ironic thing was when the fire was burning right over the sanctuary, a rainbow appeared right in the midst of the fire. And it's just God's promise that he's going to be with us. And we know that. We understand that.
No, you don't. That's not what it means. He means he's sweeping you off of our holy land, kicking you off our land, man.
And as his people, we will gather tomorrow. Larry will lead us in worship, and we will praise his name and lift him up. And we will be stronger because of what happened here today.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Since when those people start talking like praising God? Remember, look, this guy, he didn't say anything about Jesus. Those guys, they were all about their Jesus. Oh, yeah, Jesus said, oh, Jesus, we ought to call Jesus. He will save us out. Now they are praying YAHAWAH. This dude say he's going to praise and raise YAHAWAH. Since when do you people talk like this? Since when you folks are start talking like this? We know you're watching, man.
It's really cool. Yes, both pastors say they are planning to still meet Sunday morning, even though this has happened to their church. I spoke to the fire chief at Cowpens Fire Department. He says there actually was one firefighter that was injured on the scene. He is okay now.
Yeah, whatever, man. Okay. When you look at this, brethren, when you look at the face of this guy, is this the face of Jacob? Is this the typical face of Jacob? We know this is Genesis 25:25. Is this the face of somebody that looks so happy he about to bring some type of trouble? He about to take over the world. He about to become the new world order. Is this the face of someone that is ready to take charge of the world? This man
His
right
people, we will gather tomorrow. Larry.
Is this the face of happiness? This incident that happened to these folks over there, is it a very good omen? The rainbow they saw in the sky, brethren, is that a good omen for those people? Are those people ready to take over the world and then put us back in slavery for another 7, I don't know, 3, 4, 4, 5, 600 years again? No, sir. This old man will be in my plantation picking up cotton, man. So what's gonna happen to you? Again, we've been seeing this, brethren. It's all over, man. The Ley Line is actually not playing.
Shooting shut down local lanes of the inbound Dan Ryan Expressway this morning. The shooting happened near 59th Street just after 12:30. Police say 2 people were treated at a local hospital with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds.
Okay, those shootings are now happening on the highway. We know those highways, they are built on our Ley Line. Okay, and things like that. Okay, so Father is cleaning up the house, man. You know, kicking those people off our holy land.
The Missouri Highway Patrol is investigating a fatal crash that left 1 person dead on Christmas night in Maryland Heights.
We told you again, this Christmas those people had was the worst, the deadliest of all holidays, brethren. Was the worst of any holidays those people were having, okay? All right? Okay, so let's see. I had something here. Oh, okay, I guess I took it out. I took it out. But those people having the worst of the holidays now. You see, now I'm starting to really laughing at those, especially those camp out there. Oh, RFID chip and then the mark of the beast. Nope, there will be no Jacob's trouble. You know why? Because of this.
Now to the investigation into a New York healthcare network. It's coming under fire tonight for its vaccine distribution operation. CBS 2's Lisa Rosner reports from Brooklyn.
A handwritten flyer reads "No vaccines" at Park Air Community Health Network's Williamsburg location. The company, which has 6 centers from Brooklyn to Orange County, returned 2,300 doses to the state after New York's health commissioner said a criminal investigation was underway.
So what happened here, it is required by law to give the first doses to nurses and old folks and seniors and stuff. But you know how the Gentiles are. They are corrupt. We talked about this before. A lot of people are jumping ahead to get this thing. Excuse me. And those people that are jumping ahead to get these things, they are not your typical Israelites. They don't have 25,000 for one job. You got celebrities. You got people in the entertainment business. Those TV executives, okay? You can go back watching this video. They are paying to get this vaccine. How the hell this is the mark of the beast? How the hell those people are using a vaccine to destroy us? They try to save their own butt. The beloved brother Big Judah just released a video about how those people are trying to run away and get the hell out. Those people are not saying, we're going to stay, we're going to fight, we're going to take those Hebrew, we're going to bring them in the camp and take over the land or take over the blessing. Oh, hell no, man. Those people are getting the hell out of here. They are running. They are running scared because the Father's hand is stretching upon them. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. Peace be among you. I want you to say, I am at peace. Thank you, Father, for sending me peace. Because the Most High told you to fear him. Give him all glories, all credits. Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, Debariel, Ebedel, all the angels are in the midst of you. Be at peace. Don't let Kokabel, the fallen angel in your house, the fallen angel responsible for fear, bind Kokabel. I want you to wake up in the morning, pray, and say, Kokabel, I bind you in the name of the Most High. I bind you in the name of the great Prince Michael. You will no longer making me fear of the Gentiles, of the elite, the Illuminati. I only fear my Father, the Lord YAHAWAH, the all-powerful and terrible God. Please be at peace, brethren. The covenant has been restored. Father has his face turned towards you. Watch those people fumbling and mumbling and breaking and scrambling around.
An email and packing slip from the DOH show the state approved sending the doses to its Monroe, New York location. But Health Commissioner Dr. Howard Zucker says Park Air may have fraudulently obtained the vaccine, transferred it to facilities in other parts of the state in violation of state guidelines.
Do you really believe, brothers, if those people had this vaccine to kill you, to kill me, to kill our people, They would have fraudulently obtained it. They would have gladly give it to those people, just like they set up Planned Parenthood all over the hood. They would have all those little stuff all over the hood, brothers. Give that thing for free. Now you got their own people fighting to get this vaccine because they are definitely afraid and they are running.
And diverted it to members of the public. 68-year-old Mark Meyer Appel says he got it there. He's diabetic and regularly distributing food to those in need.
I kept calling. I filled out the application.
So this dude is a Heish, okay? This is Heish right there. You can see that little hat that they are wearing right there. Let me see. You can see that little hat that he is wearing, okay? This is Heish taking the scene, man. And this is not staged. This is not, oh, okay, well, this is placebo or salt water and all that. So all those people are getting salt water and placebo. All those madness for that. Oh, hell no. Those people are taking their own freaking medicine and they're going to die from it.
Distributing food to those in need.
I kept calling. I filled out the application, which was a lot of questions about my health.
A post December 16th on the Park Care Facebook page said it's available on a first-come, first-served basis.
$25,000 per job, Bridget. Not per doses, not per this little bottle, per job. Okay? Some places is $50,000. Which one of you brothers that can afford a $50,000 vaccine? Let me know in the comment.
But since there's a vaccine shortage, state guidelines call for the first round of vaccines to go only to frontline healthcare workers and residents and staff in long-term care facilities.
And every dose that goes to someone else besides a healthcare professional means that one less healthcare professional can get the vaccine.
Look, those people can't even make enough for themselves. How the hell are they going to destroy you with them? Oh, yeah, I know a conspiracy theory say, oh, they're going to build a fake one and give it to you. They don't have time for this, man. They don't have time to build a fake one and give it to you. No, I mean, those people are trying to get their asses out the fire. But, hey, the Most High is turning the ley line. All right, let's watch this.
Breaking news from Dutchess County tonight. A 17-year-old pilot walked away unharmed from a plane crash in Millbrook. The FAA tells us the Cessna 172 had engine trouble and crashed just a mile away from the Sky Acres Airport. The pilot was the only person on board, and again, fire officials say she had no injuries.
Tenderizing the meat. And you can see, brothers, almost all our videos, one plane always fell off the sky. Now you got this 17-year-old girl flying this plane, and then the engine cut off or something happened and she walked away. Okay, so and then you know I have to say, hey, the ley line I work out, I'd work again, I have to let them know, nobody like my comment, I'll just like it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so everybody focusing, oh, what the, a 17-year-old pilot, this is some scary Heish. Nah, the plane go down because of the ley line. Okay, so now some of you are aware of this story because we did this. This fellow right here, okay.
New information tonight about the sailor from the USS Roosevelt who's believed to have gone overboard last week. The U.S. Navy identified the sailor as 20-year-old Ethan Goolsby, a Texas native who reported to the Roosevelt in July for training. Search efforts for the sailor were called off last night after he went missing on Thursday. The Roosevelt deployed from San Diego on Monday. The Navy says the incident remains under investigation.
Yeah, because the ley line is also taking there are so many ley line in the sea. Remember those fishermen in Canada, they haven't found him yet. And these dudes somehow went overboard. That's because the ley line can tap into your brain and make you do crazy things like jump in front of a plane, open a plane door, deploy the emergency stuff, go on a plane wing, and do a crazy Heish, man, okay? And then we know for a fact the airport, the train, all those things are built on top of our ley lines, all right?
Say they are making progress tonight cleaning up a train derailment in rural Polk County. Happened around 5:30 this morning when a bridge collapsed at Northeast 102nd Avenue east of Ankeny. Several rail cars jumped the tracks. These aerial photos from KCCI viewer Dick Bascom show the size of the derailment. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but the derailment shut down several rural roads east of Ankeny. The Iowa Department of Natural Resources, the Union Pacific Railroad, and fire crews from Ankeny, Des Moines, and Elkhart were all on the scene today.
We're working with them to get the roadways open again. We've got a couple roads that are blocked by the rest of the train, so we want to hopefully get that moved so we can open up roadways. And then after that, it's a matter of getting the line fixed, I imagine, and getting the mess cleaned up.
Yeah, trying to get the line fixed. Yeah, whatever, man. You've been seeing this a lot, brethren. The Ley Line is not playing. And this happened like the 25th or 26th, a couple days ago. Okay, you got, I believe this one happened the same day that one happened over there in Washington. Back to back. Okay. I believe there's, oh, that's the church fire. I think I did this already. Okay. Yeah, that's where they say what they were transporting. I see what you are transporting.
This morning, a massive train derailment in Polk County. Up to 25 cars came off the tracks. 2 derailed tank cars were leaking octane. Deputies say there are no reports of injuries, and the cause is still under investigation.
Okay, they were leaking octane. Is octane an explosive? Explosible? Is explosible a word? Is octane explosive?
According to Fuel Freedom Foundation, or, in layman's terms, the higher the octane rating, the less likely the fuel is going to pre-ignite at higher pressures and damage your engine.
Okay, I believe this is not an... I should say flammable. Is octane flammable?
According to Co-op Fuel, to start, octane, a hydrocarbon with low molecular weight, is a component of gasoline. The low molecular weight of octane makes it very flammable, giving it the volatile characteristics that gasoline needs to be effective.
All right, it is quite volatile. It is quite flammable. Okay, this could have exploded. All right, so it's, instead of saying explosives, it's flammable. Okay, so yeah, this is crazy. And then and another one again. This one happened in Murfreesboro. Is it the same one? Because so many of them are happening. No, this one was in Tennessee. Okay, so, yeah. South. Okay, yeah, this one was in Tennessee. Yeah, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Okay, the hell has been going on in Tennessee lately, man? Nashville explosion. And then now this thing, what the hell is going on? This happened in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. All right, this one happened in Tennessee. Another derail. Fire rescue crews investigate train derailment in Murfreesboro. December the 27th happened yesterday. The Murfreesboro Fire Department responded to a train derailment Saturday evening involved tank cars. Okay. All right. Update: the tank cars were safely uprighted and cleaned from the track morning. Okay. According to MFRD, 2 tank cars loaded with propane overturned and look, they were all transporting things that can explode. Propane, octane, crude oil, and they've been derailed. So yeah, take that. That's the Ley Line, baby. That's the Ley Line. Okay. Another train collision. This happened somewhere. Let me see. It happened the 26th in San Antonio, I believe, Texas. There are so many San Antonio. Is it San Antonio, Texas? 3 people are lucky to be alive after the car they were installed out in the railroad tracks at Canyon McDonough Lacoste at just west of 1604. The incident happening just before 8 p.m. According to an official with BCSO, the car stalled on the tracks and the trio was able to make it out of the vehicle before it was hit by a fast-moving train. The train dragged the dragged the vehicle at least 60 yards. Now, you see this happen a lot. Those people are driving. The moment they're about to cross the ley line, boom, their car shut down. And then it stopped right in it. It stopped right in it. All praises to the Most High, man. You see the plague, man, fiery conflagration. Those are all form of pestilences. Those are form of sorrows, okay? Those are form of destruction by pestilences, okay? Those are all form of destruction. The 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham is upon the Gentiles. All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Be at peace, brothers and sisters. There will be no Jacob's trouble. What you just experienced here, it's called Esau's trouble. Fear the Most High, cry unto him, give him all credit, give him all praises, all majesty. Be at peace. The covenant has been restored. Shalom.